Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are looking at the final piece, and this one scares me a little. This is the final piece that I'm cutting for a young lad that went out to Coober Pedy with his family, did a little bit of noodling and came back with a whole heap of stuff. Now this one, I mean, I'm thin as a rake, but this is something else. These color bars are tiny, and the one that I want to aim for is this one right in the middle. That top one there might be alright. This bottom one kind of peters out everywhere except for this edge. So I'm not going to go for that one. We're going to come down from the top here, hopefully aim for this one. It's got some nice chunky blocks of colour in it, and it's the closest thing we've got to a nice decent bar. You can see it over this side as well. It seems to angle down. Here it's a bit straighter, but on the other side it's angling down. Here you can see how it dives straight down to over here. So we're going to have to grind off this side and have a look. I'm a little worried also about just over here. So if we get it out of the water a bit, just here you can see where the water's puddling. There's a big hole just there. So I'm hoping that sand is sitting on top of the color bar but not penetrating it. Otherwise that's going to really hamper our stone down to this area over here with this big clump. Like I have for all of his little opals that I'm trying to work on for him. I'm going to be aiming for carrots more than anything. Just because, I mean, size is pretty important, and we want him to get the most out of these pieces. I'm trying my hardest to save as much opal as possible, but also make a really nice looking stone. 4 down, and we're doing really well, but this one is the one that I'm really hoping pans out, because have a look at that. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to get the sintered bits out, and let's go for it. I'm going to be using a pretty fine grit, because I'm basically taking away a fraction of a millimeter at a time. We're taking this one very cautiously. So let's dive into it. But first, a quick reminder that there is a giveaway running. So I'll post a link to the video up here. It's basically just comment on that video and you're in. So I'll tally up all the names and we'll use a random number generator, pull out a name, and I'll try to get a hold of that person and they can get themselves a whole collection of opal. By all means, check that out and enter. We'll see who managed to snag the prize. So let's jump into this one. Well, Opal is rarely not interesting, but this one is something else. I mean, I've seen this in a few stones before, but have a good look. It's got a wonderful pattern, and if I move it around, basically gone. Weird random blue belt coming through. Basically gone again. And then this weird sunrise kind of sunset looking thing. So that's cool. And directionality is typically not something we're overly keen on, but have a look at this. See here, all we've done is slid it away and the light is over there, and that angle there has completely changed the colour, so we're seeing green, more green, and if I can get it past the point where the light glare is in the way, look at that. Same stone, from red to green. We can bring it back in close again. So we're looking down on it now. And we're back to the beautiful red. There we go. So it's quite a wild stone. I haven't seen it quite this unusual before. Not this distinct anyway. I mean, you see it a fair bit, and you can get double-sided stones that do it as well. But this one, it's really like that angle completely changes it. I'd like to see a diamond try to do that. It's almost like a little, I reckon you could set this up as a magic trick. Slowly changing, then you get the flasher light covering the surface of it, you end up all the way over here, and look at that, you got a green stone. So yeah, really cool. Now it's not the best stone in the world, just because of that directionality when it's on this kind of angle. So that's not ideal. I wish there was, imagine if that was a color change too. I mean, it tries to go blue, but really it's just a bit too cloudy. So we've got this red. There's a few little sand spots just there. You can see where they are. So there's one there, one slightly above it. Maybe I'll use the pointer. So yeah, sand spot right there, sand spot right above that. Those two little sand spots, it's not that noticeable unless, there you go, you can see it when you use the light to check the surface. But the rest of the stone is pretty nice, pretty nice. For a noodling find, it's pretty damn good. I'd be quite happy with it myself. So I think Harrison, the young lad, is going to be quite happy. We'll bring his other stones over. So this was the last one, so the journey is over. I might get him to pop by the channel at some point and just have a see what he thinks about them, present them to him in a little container, but there you go, all 5. One big happy family. Of course, the star of the show being this one here. You can't really beat this one. This one is, even out of focus it looks good. In focus, it is just spectacular. I mean, it's dark, it's multicolored, it's got fingerprints all over it and dust because it's been sitting on my desk and I've touched the face of it. Terrible way to show off the opal. That's alright. And yeah, that's it. That's all 5 done for him. So I'll see how he's gone with his other bits and pieces that he's been trying out. If he's got any more that he's found, because I only did a quick sift, there'd be other pieces like this in there. So if he's done a sift and he's got a couple other ones that he's a bit worried about or would like me to play with, I'm more than happy to do it. So I'll get in touch and maybe he can swing by the channel and we can hear his thoughts and maybe get a bit more of the backstory onto how he found it and if he's got any tips and tricks for noodling, because it's worked out quite well for him. I'll delay the release of this video because the giveaway one, I like to reply to all my comments, and the giveaway one has, it's got like 400 comments on it, so there's a lot of people entering that, which is amazing. It's incredibly good. One person is going to win all of that opal, and I can't wait to draw the name and see how it goes. I found out, thanks to the help of a subscriber, like always, they've always got the best ideas, that there's a way to actually just draw the name using a thing online. I just have to paste the URL of the video and it'll just randomly pick for me, so I don't even need to do an Excel spreadsheet or anything like that, and a random number generator. So I'm just literally gonna plug the video into there, hit the go button, and whatever name pops up on the screen, that is going to be our winner. So I'm really excited for it. It'll be amazing. Whoever gets it, they're going to be one happy camper. And I'll do more things like that in the future, I guess. There's got to be more milestones coming. The 1,000 is really the important one because now I've unlocked a whole heap of different options in YouTube, so it's basically a full channel now. And yeah, it means I've got the freedom to share links to sites that I think are useful in videos. So I've got a few plans with that. But apart from that, if you've missed the giveaway, definitely go check it out. I'll put a link up here in the top corner. Definitely put your name in that draw. Everyone in the comment section is a chance to win it, so get in there, because you never know. I never win competitions, but one person is going to win it, and it's not going to be me. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. I'll see you in the next video.